Hello everybody, welcome back to Midlife Gaming. And as you can see, since last episode, I decided to leverage this last little piece of gravel under here. It was just doing nothing, and I thought, you know what, let's plop this back in for now, and we'll get on with this and get these spewing out some more gravel and some more glass. Just going to help us along a little bit. Not a massive amount, but hey look, we've already got some building up on there. The more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. So, what are we doing today? What we're doing today is we are going to use all that newfound glass technology that we've got. We are going to build our yellow research packs. Now for that, we're going to need those little green circuit boards over there. We're going to need some thermalite sheets, and we're going to need these power cells. So if we look at what we've got here for yellow, we need 4 of each, which is fine. We should be able to build those quite easily. And we'll put them in a little line over there. We'll get them going all the way back down there. And they'll line up with the green ones, and they'll go into the research centre, which will be quite handy for us. But before we do that, I think we need to just have a quick look at where we're at in things. So I did unlock some bits and pieces in the, what's it called? The galactic map. So, galactic map. Let's have a look at what we've done. So I've unlocked 2 new sectors. I've unlocked this one here, and I've unlocked this one here. Now this one, we're just starting to supply bots to this now, and we've only got a very small market share. I've literally only done it in the past couple of minutes, and already we're 2nd place. So we're doing quite well there. That'll probably turn green fairly quickly, I would think. And then this one here, same sort of deal. We haven't really got ourselves into there just yet, but we are getting there. So we are spreading ourselves out across the galaxy. I did try and unlock this one. We haven't got enough trade licenses at the moment, but we are currently researching that. So that'll be the next thing. Oh, and also, I figured out that I could delete this. At least I think I can. So I didn't really want to without you guys being here, because it's like been here since the beginning. I think it's time we moved it, or at least got it out of the way. So let's delete it and see what happens. Oh, look at that. We get some stuff. What did we get? Drop pod or something we got there, didn't we? Some ore. And we got a little drop pod. We could go and put that somewhere else, but it does mean now that we can carpet this over. We can use this for something else. We probably will end up making some more tidy areas at some point later. Just for the giggles of it. We'll leave it like that for the moment. I'll keep the drop pod on me for now. I don't really know what I want to do with the rest of this stuff, so I'll just chuck it in one of these boxes for now. We've got loads of seed in there. What have we got in here? Space. Tell you what, let's pop the drop pod in there as well. That and that. There we go. We're all clean and tidy. Excellent. Right then. Let's get down here and start building some research. Okay, first things first. Let's knock out 2 of these down here. Put ourselves a little splitter. There we go. Except we did that on the wrong side of the road, didn't we? Silly boy. Put that again on the correct side of the road. Probably could have nudged it back one. But you know what? I think we'll be fine there. Aha, look. We have done ourselves in. We should have nudged it back one. Should have done it. Right, okay, let's get back here and do that again. Absolutely screwed ourselves there, didn't we? There we go. Oh, still doing it. Doesn't like going over this ramp, does it? Look. Absolutely hates it. So, is there something else we could do there? We put it back any further than that? Or is that the absolute maximum? No, that's the absolute maximum, isn't it? Right, we are somewhat stuck there then, okay, aren't we? Because we can't go back any further. But we can't go any further forward, really, can we? It means taking it this side, which I don't really want to do. What do we do? What do we do? Not much we can do, is there really? I wonder if we could go over it, but higher. I wonder. Can we do this? I think we can, you know. I think we're going to have to take that bridge out, but that's not a problem now because we don't use bridges no more. Oh, look, we can. Look, we can do this. Look, we can just cut straight through the middle of it. Excellent. Right, well, we don't use that bridge no more because we can fly. Because we can fly, we're not too worried about dealing with that. So, ooh, do you know what we can do then? We can go like this. We can maximise our space usage. So what we want to do is put one of those yellow ones on the end of there, going that way. Then we have this one going down like this. Here. Here. Ah, look at this. This is a new way of doing things. And then we have it going like this. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Very nice. I like that. Right then. And then we need to build our machines off of this way. But then it also means we need to do this. And this. Probably also this. We want to put one of these in here as well, don't we? Then we want to let that go that way. And then this one go this way. Excellent. Right. Good stuff. What was the next thing we did? Thermalite sheets, wasn't it? Which we can get just from here. Do they go across there? They should do. Right, okay. So we're going to want to go... Excellent idea. We're going to want to go like that, aren't we? Means we want the belt to go like this. Excellent. Which means we want the ramp to go this. And that gives us our excellent positioning. Put in a splitter, which is just going to be right there. Fantastic. Look at that. The only problem is now that belt is very, very slow. Not very handy for me. Right, so we need to get some more belts. That's fine. But now we've got these three going this way. That should be everything we need to build our research, which we can do down this direction. And we need these bad boys. I'm going to build it a bit further down, so we don't have to build it all in one spot. But go one there. 4. 6. And probably what I should have done is just built them so that I could just copy them. But I'm not smart like that. I'm not smart like most normal people are. Excellent. Right. Okay, so we're ready to start on these. So I'm just going to pop all these inserters in, and probably going to do them the right way round as well, I would think. Let's try doing that again. Let's get down here and toggle these. 1 second. There we go. Right, that should let stuff go in there and start building it. But what I am concerned about is that we've just pulled a load of stuff out of here. We have to grab all these sheets now just to grab the stuff that came out incorrectly. There you go. Yellow science, just like that. May have been the only one. Could well have been. Right, let's chuck all this back in here again. And there we go. Yellow science on its way. Fantastic. Question is, how much have we got? How fast is it? Looks like it's quite good. Now we need to connect it. Let's see the best route we can do this. Have a look and see if we can go this way. Yeah, right. Okay. We're going to go this way with it. We're going to follow the green belt. We're going to go up to here with it, though. We're going this way. There we go. That should do it. And we'll send it all the way down here. And it should coincidentally fit up with the other one. Whether it stays like that, I don't know. That'd be interesting. Now, does it automatically go up across there? Yes, look at that. It does. Oh, wow. Oh, I like that. That's brilliant. Very good with that. Will it do the same here, though? That's the question. It will to a degree. Will it go all the way here across here? Yes, it will. Look at that. Oh, I like that. Right. We'll do that with it. Excellent. I'm going to dip down a bit and then go back up, but that's not a problem. for that, and then we'll see what we can do about getting it into this machine. The question is, which path is it going to take? The inside or the outside? Okay, it's going to have to go on this side, isn't it? So it's going to have to go on the belt next to this one. And then essentially, basically, follow exactly what we've got here. So that's fine. We'll take these out for now. We'll have to dig our way through there. That's easy enough to do. We'll pop this all the way down here for the moment. Just to there. Just keep it going a little bit at least. And what we'll do is we'll start the other belt the other end. I'll be back when I'm done. There we go. That's the last one for the research. And as you can see, it's coming through now. Bits at a time. Small doses and all that. But it's getting there. That's the important thing. Right, let's see if we've got any others we can throw in. All good. Excellent. So, yellow research working its way through. Nice and slow, but it's getting there. We can always bolster this up later if we need to. A nice little line going through there. On a yellow belt as well, so it's going quicker than the red one. We might just put it in under here. We might move this back a bit at some point in case we want to bring that glass down. Just in case. We'll think about it. Otherwise, I think we're doing alright now. Seem to be getting where we need to be getting to. Yep, we've got glass going out on there. Slow, but it's getting there. A bit more than it was. A lot more bolstered than it was. Lovely. Excellent. So, that's yellow research done. The only thing is, do we want to create some more of these? They're a little slow. But I think we're okay for now. We've got plenty of what it needs. That's the important thing. Plenty of that coming off of there. It's all good. It's working its way through slowly but surely. We might get faster machines later if we need to. So then, yellow research. What do we want to start with here? Wow. Thermalite smelting. Not too worried about that. Advanced steel making. Improved steel making efficiency. Okay. Assembler. Large batteries. Cargo shuttles. Ooh, that could be useful. Character crafting speed. Cleaning bots. There we go. Conveyor number 3s. I think that should be what we look for. Ooh, heavy explosive charges. Ooh. The lava cave bedrock. Interesting. What's underneath that then, I wonder? Ignium fuel rods. I think that probably goes into the power stations, I guess. Don't know. We'll figure that out. Escalators. We never really bother with escalators. We've not really touched on those. What else? Oh, this. The mining laser. I really want to get the mining laser. What do we do, though? Do we go for that first? Or do we go for... What was the other thing we were looking for? The belts, wasn't it? I'm sorry. The child in me says it's got to be the laser. And then we'll do the belts. I promise that's next. Lasers first. We got to see what that does. We're going to take forever to research it with the speed we're going at, but I don't care. We've got to do it. Got to see it. Okay. In the meantime, whilst that's building, we need to start looking at what we're going to do production-wise down here next. So we're going to need a factory going here to build some more bots. What were the next bots we were going to build? We were going to build military bots, weren't we? But I don't know if they're really what we're going to need next. We need to start looking at these other sectors. Go and check our map. Okay, galactic map. So already we're taking this sector over here. That's good. It's only one little planet. Market share, we're already top of that. We're saturating that market. Isn't that brilliant? So that'll be ours in no time. Then we need to start looking at these other ones. We can't unlock them. Oh, we can now. Look, we just unlocked our market trade thing. That one there should be the next one. Let's do that one. Open that route and add a ship. Got one there. And let's sell everything we can sell. Brilliant. That's one more sector on its way now. So that one is also going to get looked at and eventually taken. And we've got these other sectors. All these other drones here, but don't really seem to be taking much else. Yeah, there's nobody really that's looking for military drones, which is the kind of thing we were looking to build next. But currently, there's no demand. I think we've seen one sector that's asking for them, and that's it. Now, this sector we can't even see. Oh, we can now. Look, we can see it just about. But it doesn't seem to be wanting to take military drones. So I wonder if military drones really are what we want. I think we just need to think about what the sectors are actually demanding and start throwing it towards those. So mining drones and science robots. There. This sector here, science assistant drones and mining drones. Yeah, see, look. We could do that planet easily. That one, we just need to build 2 more lots of factory for that. And then this one here doesn't show us anything. So we can see that one, but we can't see this one. Makes sense, does it? Yeah, so I think that military drones at the moment are a waste. We should not put our effort into those. Not until we find a reason to. So for me, it's going to be building... Where are we at? Going to be building these. And those. Maybe a couple of these. I think these maintenance drones are what we use here, but we can still sell them. I mean, they're worth 63, those planter drones. And these ones here, 95 and 108. We definitely should be looking to these two. Science drones and mining drones. I think they're the next ones. So, hover engines, steel beams, polymer boards, pretty simple stuff. I mean, that one there, mining drone, we should do that one first, I think. And then science assistant drones, that'll be fairly easy to do as well. But yeah, hover engines need to be built though. And I think they were quite easy, weren't they, if I remember rightly? Yep, fairly simple machines. Let's go and start doing those. Okay, so got ourselves some space here to build. And we'll build these hover engines so they come back onto the belt this way. The only concern I've got is it's going to be quite hard to get. We're going to need some big lines across here. So what I'll do, I'll start with the furthest one first, which is this one. And then we'll go from there. It's probably the easiest thing to do. So let's start by stripping this out. I'm not worried, we've got plenty of space. We can make lots of space here. Let's use the space. Utilize what we've got. There we go. Right, so we need to put the assemblers in next. So we'll put these down probably about in line with these ones, I'd say, just to keep it all neat and tidy. How many we're going to need? I think we'll just build 4 for now. I'll build them all next to each other. Again, I keep doing that thing without copying and pasting, don't I? But it just is what it is, I'm afraid. Keep forgetting. My brain ain't what it used to be. Okay. Here's of alcohol and other things. Kids, mostly. Kids and work. Hover engine. 1. 4 seconds, but we might need quite a lot of these. I've done a stupid thing, didn't I? Well, actually, no. Do you know what? I haven't done a stupid thing. I've done a smart thing. Because the output can come around that way and go over the belt this way. And then it can sit on this line and go this way. Yeah, see? I ain't so stupid after, am I? There we go. Right, now they are making hover engines. Lots of them, quite quick actually. Look at that. Excellent stuff. Okay, good, good, good. Now, is that going to let me go over the belt? It is, look at that. It's going to do it. I'm going to go over. Ooh, excellent stuff. Right, so we'll go that way with it like that. Fantastic. That's how it's going to be from now on. There we go. Right, now some outputs on this. There we go. Hover engines for days. Fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now we need to work out how to get the hover engines over there. Because we've got to get these belts down this way now, haven't we? Do that with the belts. We've got all the belts moved. We're going to need to go this way a bit, aren't they? And I am using yellow belts for everything now, regardless of whether they were red before. Just upgrading everything to yellow. Oh, I've just realised. Something's finished researching. Let's go and check it out. Let's go and check that out first. Finish these bits off, because we're going to want all of this. All the way down to the end. No, we need these polymer belts for something else in a minute. These polymer boards, rather, I should say. We want those as well. Excellent. Right. So, what do we need to build this Energy cells times 15. Well, I know where I can get those from. Here we go. One more thing that we need to put on our menu bar on our slots at the back here. Where is it? Let's go test this bad boy out and see what it does. Looks like a little Gatling gun. Look at it. Get down here and try it on something big. Try over here. How close do we have to be? Ooh, like it. Doesn't seem that much different to using the normal drill, but it's obviously just got distance on its side instead. Just stand here, I can mine really far with it. Okay, yeah, I get that. I quite like it. It's useful. It means we don't have to get right up close and personal, which is quite handy. And I'm all for that. I'm all for distance mining, but doesn't really beat the distance mining we've got from up there, does it? That's the ultimate. Yeah, so we have to be quite close still. But it's handy for being up here and shooting stuff down like that. Does what it does. Okay. I'm not unhappy. I ain't annoyed. It's alright. I've seen worse. I've seen much better. Right then, let's carry on. Let's carry on building our droids. So, what do we need? Where do we need them? Now, we could extend this factory here a little bit more. But we won't because we're still struggling with glass. There's no point in expanding something which is just going to sit and do nothing. There we go. Excellent. Right, our conveyor research is done. Now we're about to put our first new hover droids in. All the other bits we need there. Excellent. Right. So we want to configure this one first, don't we? And then we want to put down another one. Let's configure that to build mining drones. Put all the bits in there that we have got, except we'll take out some of that steel. We don't want all of that in there. We want to keep some of that. Excellent. Right. And then we want an output. There and there. And then Control Q to copy that building there. One there. And then one there. A gap of 3. And then another 1. We'll build 4 for now and see how that goes. I think we can end up building lots more of these. Let's just build 4. And then carry this on down here to the end, because we'll probably end up extending that. This one to the end. Right. Rinse and repeat. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, right. We are ready. Let's pop these bits in and we'll see what happens. I've actually just seen one has come out already because I had some materials I popped in there. But that should now start. There we go. That should now start throwing out these little bots. I'll see the first one come out here anytime now. There he is. Little bots. Yeah. Perfect. Right, these are mining bots. So they're going to go and do the mining, I guess. That's going to mean they need to go down here on this pathway here. And then they're going to go into another little shuttle bay, like this one. Probably should build another one of these and get it sent up. There we go. Right, there's another little shuttle bay. We'll get this configured and then we'll start putting bots into it. Haven't got any shuttles to bring it down just yet. From the factory to the space station. Let's pop those mining drones in and confirm we want to get rid of the little one. The medium size. 23 items. Not very many, is it? Okay. Let's get a belt running all the way down here to do this. It's not huge amounts at the moment, but we can extend this. That shouldn't be an issue. These TV bots are limited by the glass. That is what it is. Everything else is going quite nicely at the moment, though. It's been making its way down quite well. There we go. Right. Yellow belts for everybody. And there we go. We could just literally extend that now. We've got plenty of resources to do that. Except the boards are now drying up, which is interesting. What are they bottlenecked by? Polymer. That's That's just because that's not been used for so long. There we go. Open that up. That. There we go. Just slow because it's slow. Maybe we do need to increase this though. To be fair, that should be fairly simple to keep increasing and replicating that further down. Maybe we need to do another 2 of those, or maybe even another 4. There we go. Right, so we've increased our polymer output now. Put a couple more of these machines down. They all seem to be doing what they need to be doing. That one maybe not so much. Not sure why that one's not working. Let's have a look at that. Definitely polymer getting into there. Oh, maybe not enough of it. Does it need more, I wonder? Not enough in there either. That one's got plenty. Oh, do you know why? They're back to front, aren't they? Ah, right. Let's try that again. They've all got to be the same way round. It doesn't like it. Just wait for that. There we go. Right, so they've all got to be the same direction. This directionality thing's a bit weird. There seems to be 2 inputs. Doesn't seem to make a difference which one's which. Probably you could daisy chain these, but I quite like them like this. A little bit easier. And there they go. They're all putting out quite nicely. That's what she said. These are a little slow still. I wonder if maybe we need more on there. Probably need to get this belt upgraded, I would say. There we go. And then we probably need to upgrade these bad boys as well. To yellows. Okay, well, the important thing is though, those droids are coming out quite quick. So probably what we should do is start actually upgrading the system so that they're getting taken up to the station. We'll just put these in quickly. Right, there we go. They're all upgraded, so they'll go a bit quicker now. Start spitting out more of these boards a bit faster, which is good. Because they're all needed for research as well, aren't they? Yes, that's going to be an important one to make sure we keep an eye on. Definitely need to upgrade that. Shouldn't be a problem. We can do that quite easy. We can make that go all the way down the end of there. That'll be something between episodes. That's actually working. Taking them up to the station already. Look at that. We should add more than that in there. Brilliant. That's going to the station. Let's go and configure the selling. Galactic map. Look, we're nearly done there. Oh, and we're nearly done here and here. Oh, look at that. Taking over a little piece at a time. Love it. And then this one in there as well. We're going to have so many sectors that are ours soon. Okay, that one there. Brilliant. Then where is it that wants these other bots that we're looking for? Yeah, this one and this one. That should be our next sector, I reckon. These are our next 2 planets we're going to go for. We'll acquire a trade license for that one and for that one. And we'll open the supply route for this. Have we got any more ships? No, we haven't. We'll have to go and buy some more. Let's go and buy another few ships. We'll just assign that one. We'll send everything we can to it. We'll make an inroad on that one. Excellent. Right. Good stuff. And then this one, we can do it. Might as well assign a ship now. And just get ready to assign that. We'll be halfway there with those. It's the only place we're selling those droids to at the moment, so let's make the most of it. Those bots are going up to the station. They should be selling. Lovely. And then the next thing I suppose we want to do is basically expand that factory more. Build the next lot of bots, which I think it was the... Get which bots it was now. Let's have a look. Next level of bots was the science bots, wasn't it? Polymer boards, machinery parts, circuit boards, hover engines, and energy cells. So it's the same again, but slightly different. This is 5 lines in. Let's do a 3 and a 2. Right, but these ones are worth a lot of money. So that should be good. We'll let that carry on doing what it's doing. Let's look at this, because I saw this. These buildings are modular buildings, and we can build these, but I think we need to use the construction drones to do it. Now, I'm not entirely sure how that works. But we've got it down here, look. Steel beams and transport ship port. Construction warehouse. I don't even know how, where, or what to even start with this. There was a tutorial on it. Where was it? Info database. Construction industry. So look, it builds these giant modular buildings. Okay, so this looks quite in depth. I might have a little play around with this off camera because it looks very, very complicated. Don't want to mess around with it too much and just make a hash of it. So geothermal power. Ah, look. Geothermal vents inside the bits underground. We haven't looked at that yet. We haven't seen where they are. Oh, and then we can place these bad boys on. Hey, welcome to hell. We've got to find these geothermal vents. They're apparently down here somewhere. But where? Okay, that's a lot of beeping. Doesn't tell me anything though. What does geothermal vents look like? Might have a little look around here. Oh, what's that? Geothermal vent. Right over there, look. Yellow one. Ah, interesting. Let's put a waypoint there. Ah, there it is. Look at that. That's the geothermal vent right there. How does it work? Got to place something on it, I guess. We even have a generator, I guess? I don't think we do we? No. No, that's not the generator. That's a boiler. A thermal boiler. Yeah, no, that is the right thing. Yeah, geothermal vent. Oh, right. Okay, so I've just gone to the little station manager. We've got this tab that's popped up. R&D lab. I've got no idea what this is about. Or anything. So, R&D lab is responsible for product optimization. It automatically analyzes machine-made products and generates product experience. Product experience unlocks technology points which can be spent on products to improve various aspects. Spending Thermalite and upgrading the station can further improve the R&D lab. Now I thought it was just research like, you know, improve prices or whatever, but it seems to be that it's looking at all this stuff. And the more we produce, the more XP it's going to give us. Currently, Vacuum Bot's obviously doing well, level 2 with that. We seem to have some technology points or some points that we can spend. So what do we do and how do we do it? Click on that. Oh, okay. Product quality, product efficiency, product weight. Ah, this is interesting. So it's a way to make our product stand out from the competitor, I suppose, isn't it? So if we have these lighter, then obviously we can ship more of them at the same time on one shuttle, I guess. Efficiency, I guess that's pretty self-explanatory. And quality, respect my quality. Product quality, interesting. Can be improved infinitely. Increases the sale price. Okay. Produce extra products without spending more input materials. Efficiency 2%. I think a sale price bonus is worth more at the moment. It looks like we're going to get more XP coming in anytime soon for that as well. So that's interesting. I quite like the idea that can be improved 4 times. I like the idea of spending one of those. Ah, right, okay. We only had 1 point to spend. Once it upgrades, we could spend something else. Okay. We could do it on each product. So, right, okay. Well, let's do product weight because then we can ship more of them. Screen bots I'm not too worried about. We don't seem to be selling a lot of those. So let's do price on those. There you go, vacuum bot, we've got another point. So now we can put that on product quality. Oh, I'm liking this. It's very interesting. And then transport bots, obviously we've got loads of those. We've got level 3, so we've got a couple of points we can spend there. So let's go on price, shall we? Seems to be a lot of people want those. So let's go and improve price on there twice. So we get a 10% bonus. Love it. And heavy duty transport bots. We haven't got that yet, but I think on that definitely be weight because they're quite heavy boys, aren't they? You transport more of them. Mining drones haven't built enough. That's very interesting because we should be able to get loads of points for the amount of output we're putting on these. Fascinating stuff. Improve lab equipment. Okay. Variance per made product. We got the money. Let's keep spending it. We might regret saying that. Yeah, we've got 915,000 left. So, that's interesting. Got an extra section. I bet that's that little thing there just built on that, isn't it? Who knows? Right, so let's look at our map. Oh, look, we took that sector, no trouble at all. And that one, and that one, and that one. And we're about to take that one. Look at us. Look at us go. We're dominating this galaxy, tiny little piece at a time. So then, science bots is next then, isn't it? Science assistant drones, they're the next thing we need to start building up. We need to also increase our, where are we? Station upgrade. Our docking facilities. Nope. I'll go away. Docking facilities. Okay. We need the hull expansion to do that. So we need to do that hull expansion first of all, and we can't do that until we research it in our research tree, which is here. That's a big one. Although we've got what we need to do that. Let's do it on our research queue. See what happens. Right, we'll leave it like that for the moment. I think for now, I'm not really sure as much else we can really do at the moment. It's just a case of watching our money come rolling in. So as you can see, we've got 183, or nearly 184,000 Thermalite profit per day. That's just profit, so that's really, really, really nice to see. The only thing I think we're slowing down now is that yellow research, which we can extend. But I think between episodes, what I need to do is start bolstering what we've got coming out of the ground. That steel, for example, we need to make a different way of getting that. And I'm wondering if there's a different place we could build the steel. Maybe we can put it over this way. Make it down there, make more of it. Because at the moment, it doesn't seem like it's getting enough out. I mean, this stuff here is fine. I think we've boxed ourselves in somewhat. Not using as much as it could be. And that steel line is getting rather slow. Not backing up like it used to. So then, I think I'll redesign that between episodes. That's about all I can do, really. Power's doing great. That's full to the brim. Loving that. Yeah. It's the steel. Steel. Although we've got that extra steel thing to make, haven't we? Steel. Steel. There. Advanced steel making. Maybe we need to look at that first. So we get more bang for our buck. Redesign it. Let's queue that up afterwards. That'll be the next thing we do. And I'll be back once we've done all that research. So today we've managed to get some new bots in the system. Oh, managed to flatten ourselves there. So we got new bots that are being sold. There we go. We've got cleaning bots assemblies that are now being researched. So we can do this next time. And we are doing really well. We found our geothermal vents. We just now need to start bolstering. I mean, that there's going to run out soon. Well, soon-ish. That one there is going to last forever. So yeah, steel is next, I think. More steel. I'm going to do a Conan and go on a quest for steel. Cool. Right, I'm leaving it there. So if I don't see you again, I'll see you back after my break. And maybe we'll carry on. Maybe we'll play something new when I'm back. I'm looking forward to getting to some newer games, I think. But yeah, thank you very much. I hope we'll see you again soon. And you take care. And I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you. Bye-bye.